welcome back, everybody. We're here with Kristin Mulcahy. I'll let her tell you what she does, but we're with Appalachian Wireless again. I'm your host, Jeff Vanderbeck. This is Signal from the Mountains. We're here to talk about the great things that are going on at Appalachian Wireless. And in the very near future, you're going to talk about some other things that are going on at Appalachian Wireless and how they're really rebuilding the community. And the most important part is they're not using your dollars to do that. They're using their own money to do that. And today I'm joined by Kristin. We've got so much stuff to talk about. I don't even know where to start. But Kristin, welcome to the show again. Welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks since you've been here.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
And you and I were talking off camera, and everything is going up. Gas is going up. Power is going up. This is going up. You told me that you guys have got programs and plans where we can actually lower rates.
Yes. So if you watch some of the national carriers, you see them often drop this 3-year price guarantee or this 5-year price lock. The wonderful thing about Appalachian Wireless is our prices haven't changed in 5 years or 3 years, nor do we have intentions of them changing. If anything, they're going to try to be lowered. So we have several offers, several programs for our customers to try to reduce the bill. So whether that's through discount programs, auto pay, there's several opportunities for them to lower their bill.
You talk about discount programs. Tell me about a discount program. Give me an example.
So let's talk about, I want to say the age category.
Listen now, don't listen. We talked about this.
We don't discriminate against anybody.
I know, but except for you against me, the old man with the gray hair.
I've got gray hair.
No, you don't.
I do. I got a good hairdresser.
You look like you're 14 still.
Oh, that's nice. So we do several programs, whether you're a college student, veteran, in the military, municipalities, government employees. We also have this thing called employee, to people that have like business accounts with us, large employer discounts and things like that. Each sector have a different discount assigned to them. So you can apply. You can go online to our website and figure out if you can apply or if you qualify.
And if you're a brick and mortar type of guy like me, you could just go right to the store and say, "Hey, listen,
Absolutely.
I was listening to Kristin talking about this thing on air with that dopey Vanderbeck guy. Tell me what do I qualify for?" And they'll go in there and talk about that.
Absolutely. So if you don't want to go to the website, go into one of our retail locations, call our customer service. They can help walk you through the steps and procedures to try to get you verified to see if you qualify.
You have a program that's also called Refer a Friend.
Yes. So we have a Refer a Friend. It's been going for a couple of months, and I'm really shocked more people haven't taken advantage of it, especially with some of the people that have went away from Appalachian Wireless or just have never had Appalachian Wireless. It still blows my mind that we have people that live in this area that haven't tried our service. I don't know how you live in this area and you don't have our service is my question to you, because we service these hills and hollers better than anybody does. But with Refer a Friend, what it does is it automatically lets you generate a code. You give that code to your special friend, and if they redeem their code within a certain time frame, you get $50 and they get $50 instantly in bill credits.
Can you give me $50 just for doing this for you?
Well, maybe Mike will be here. We'll see if Mike will give you the money.
You mentioned a great thing. I was talking to a business person the other day who does a lot of stuff between here and Lexington, and they've got two phones. They've got a phone that they use for their business that their company pays for that is not an Appalachian Wireless phone, and then they've got their personal phone that I do business with this client on through their Appalachian Wireless phone.
Yeah.
And we were talking the other day, and this person was on their way out of town. The call dropped 3 times, and he says, "Damn it. I'm going to call you back on my Appalachian Wireless phone. I'm sick of my phone dropping." I says, "Well, why don't you just get an Appalachian Wireless phone so you never have to worry about losing the phone call again?"
Yeah.
And he says, "I got one. That's what you always call me on." And I'm like, "Okay, well, throw the other one out the window when you're going down the highway and stop screwing around and let's get it done right."
Absolutely.
And you're right, because I've been all over the county, all over the eastern region. Am I going to drop a call? Occasionally, yes, I will drop a call.
Yeah.
But there's no other place that I can go to get this happen.
Oh,
And
no.
my reliability is huge, and it's always there. And the best part about it is every time I call customer service, which is not very often, I always get a human being who says, "Okay, Mr. Vanderbeck," which I hate that because I look for my father. But there's always somebody there who I know. They probably live in Pike, Floyd, Johnson, McGoffin, Martin
Yes.
County. They go to church they shop at the same grocery stores that I do. They understand what I'm going through and they empathize with me. So when I'm got my underwear and the knot, they
Yeah.
talk me off the ledge. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, our tagline is "We are you," and then we're really starting to say we're your neighbors. This is your network, and there's a lot of different ways why we say those things. I don't think people understand the care, and we had Jamie here last time, and he
Right.
talked about signal and radio frequency and in connectivity and how important it is to today. I don't think people understand that we don't evolve as communities and as a region if we don't have connectivity. And Appalachian Wireless really does a wonderful job at trying to produce this connectivity in rural areas that normally would never have that.
And I think that's an important point because a lot of, listen, you can go to these larger network carriers. They don't care what goes on in Eastern
No,
Kentucky. All
no.
they want is your money.
No, I did have I'm trying to think of the young guy I spoke to last week. He called in for a donation, and he called not from an Appalachian Wireless number, and he was very adamant that we support local. And I was like, "Well, okay, do you support local?" I was like, "Do you shop with us? We shop everywhere, so do you shop with us?" And he was like, "Good point." I was like, "Just let me try to have
Right,
you in your
exactly.
service." So
I
it was
understand.
a good conversation.
Do you also have a prepay program as well?
We absolutely do. We have advance pay. So for people looking to keep their bill the same monthly or on a stipend or trying to watch their monthly expenditures, we have that available.
And that's good for, let's say you've got a student who just graduated high school and is going off to college. So that's good for something like
It is,
that
yes.
until until they start using their phone for everything in the world for all their stuff. But you also have other things that you could take with them. So when a student goes away, they graduate and they go away. You got iPads, you got
Watches.
Apple Watches,
We do.
all that stuff is you could do right through Appalachian Wireless.
Yeah, you want that device ecosystem. You want all your devices to be connected because that's what makes for that really good usability that you have with your devices.
I remember when my daughter went away to school, I got her an iPhone. She had an iPhone ever since she was.
Did you bundle it with the iPad and a watch?
Did you not understand what I talked about? I don't know how to do stuff like that. That's why I need
But
brick and
that's what
mortar.
we're for,
I didn't.
Jeff.
I didn't do it until you got on to me about 6 months ago and said, "Bundle it, dummy." So what happened? And my daughter's been out of college for 3 years now.
And
But
she
what,
needs all that.
she's got it.
Good.
She's got it. But
Good.
but I didn't know how to do that because I wasn't paying attention. So, but I talked to the folks there, and now I've got it, and my bill actually went down. I couldn't believe it. It actually went down.
Wow.
I've
That's
got the
impressive.
iPhone, the watch, and the iPad that she's got, and she uses that stuff religiously. And wherever she's at, she's out. She's got there, and where she works in Lexington, she's always being connected. And when the Lexington stuff goes down, and her boss called her and says, "Hey, listen, I'm trying to call all of our reps, all of our personnel, and you're the only one I can get in touch with." And she calls me. She goes, "Daddy, you got to replace this damn phone of mine." I says, "Why?" She goes, "Because I'm the only one they can get in touch with. All the systems are down." So she cursed you
Gee,
under her
I don't
breath.
want her to curse. We do have good connectivity, and it is reliable. And I do find that customers that have us and have had us for a long time, even, we don't expect them not to have issues. That's what we're for.
Sure.
It is connectivity, is technology. Things are going to happen. But are they taking advantage of resources like our retail locations and our customer service and coming in and letting us try to help whatever resolve the issue, what it might be?
Sure. And those are all great things. You have a switch and save program too. Do you
We
want to talk
do.
a little bit about that?
So in case people did break up with us and they want to come back, we have
Break up. You feel like listen, it's not a marriage.
It is. It is like a marriage. How listen, you spend more time with that device than you do your wife.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. See? See, it is a marriage. You gotta talk to it the right way. You gotta treat it nice. You gotta take care of it.
I don't buy
You
this
gotta pay the bill.
flowers. I don't buy this flowers.
Well, you kind of do. When you power it off, power cycle it, you are buying it flowers. You're letting it rest for a second to come back on. So it's like a marriage. You gotta take good care of it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Now you just added stress to me.
You gotta always buy the new one.
I'm not buying another new wife.
Oh,
I love the one I got. I'm
I can't
done.
speak on that. I'm out.
Yeah, well,
You have a good wife.
let's talk about switch and save.
So we have the switch and save. So for a customer wanting to come back, depending on what device they want, we have a buyout program to where we'll try to give you bill credits for up to 3 months, 33 months to help buy you back into service.
And that just gives people an advantage. So let's say you move here from out of town. Let's say you are just frustrated with the service that you got. Let's say you just actually just say, listen, this community is something I want to give back to, and I want to make sure that my community thrives, and I want my money to stay in this region.
Absolutely.
And I know the guy who's, I've got a neighbor who works at Appalachian Wireless, and I want to support them, and I just want to switch and save, so I can go there and I can get a little bit of a credit and make it happen. All the big people are doing that, and all that other stuff is going on.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that you guys are doing that, because that really helps a lot. Because
Well, it helps get them out of their existing contract, but helps them get into a new device and a new plan with us.
and it also keeps the money here.
Absolutely. I don't think people understand that when we don't put our monies back in our communities, what it does. The devastation of it's not going to allow our ecosystem and our communities to grow.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit later on another podcast with some other folks at Appalachian
With
Wireless.
the big important people.
Yeah, the big, just you and I have fun.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't,
just a peon.
I don't know how I got invited to that, but they're gonna. But anyway, there's so many things that the organization does in addition to supplying great service on your
absolutely.
phone and all these other things. But there's things that a lot of people don't know about that we're going to get into later, and it doesn't cost them. I mean, it's not like they say, "Oh, we're going to do this and we're going to tear down a nuclear reactor and we're going to charge you for it." So
No, that's the good part of my job. My job is the marketing manager. So I get to go out and give the dollars to organizations that do great things. I think, we partnered with our golf scramble, which you all always come out
sure,
and support and stuff like that. We did casting for kids, and it's an organization that gives back to the local Shriners in our area that take these children. I think they gave me the stat 70% of their patients at the Shriners Hospital in Lexington come from our region. So these Shriners actually help transport and take care of the medical bills for these kids.
yeah, for here and there, and
We're
then
casting for kids. Yeah.
and then you do things for education, you do things
Oh
for
yeah.
healthcare, you do things for the arts and humanities, and just all kind of services that, I mean, just people just don't know. We're going to talk about that here in about an hour, but
Oh,
that's a good thing. So what kind of monthly promotion does Appalachian Wireless have going on like right now? If I walk
right this second.
as we speak,
So we have several. It just depends on what you're looking for. We have $800 off select devices. We have the iPhone 17 on us, the iPhone 17 Air on us, the iPhone 17e on us. Kind of just depends on what you want.
every time I upgrade my phone now, and here's the thing. So if you are concerned about upgrading, I had an old rotary dial phone from a long time ago, and
How long ago did
you actually convinced me. You and Darlene convinced me to go get another phone. So I went in there and I couldn't make up my mind. So I talked to the brick and mortar place, made up my mind, and they said, "Listen, if you want to upgrade your phone, this is what you do. It's so easy." I'm like, "Nothing's easy for me.
it
I'll
is
lose everything."
easy.
So I upgraded my phone. And for 3 days, I walked around and all I had was the service because I was too afraid to. Then what I didn't know, that if you put the old phone on the new phone, you turn them on and
They
they
mirror.
do the thing together and they mirror each other, everything transfers over.
It's a marriage. I told you, it's like a marriage.
I know, but you know what? It is a marriage. But I had somebody do it I had somebody do it for me because I don't know how to do that
Well,
stuff.
anytime you go into our retail stores, we'll do it for you. And we make the setup very easy.
You
You don't
did.
have the time you just don't have the know-how. We want to be able to do it for you.
And not having the know-how is the operative word for me. I'm barely know how to use the stupid thing, let alone, but every time if I've got time, I'm like, "Hey, there's something really cool I can do with this." And
How are we still friends and you've not let me teach you some things?
you taught me a lot. That's the
I need to
problem.
teach you some more then.
Well, the problem,
Because I'm failing if you still don't know.
there's only so much capacity up here,
Oh, well, true that.
and I can't get through all the stuff that I need. So, talk to me about repair services, because you've mentioned repairs, and
So we have on-site Apple repair. So let's say you drop your phone, crack your phone, battery issue, whatever it may be. You can take your phone into one of our retail locations. They'll give you an ETA on how long it will take to be repaired. So you no longer have to take your phone to Apple or to an
or send it off.
or send it off. Yes. We
You mean,
repair on
wait
site.
a minute. You mean to tell me that you guys now employ technology people who actually know how to repair batteries, replace all this stuff?
Yes, we do it all. S- You're getting ready to have Mike Johnson in here, and he's going to tell you all about all the great things we do.
I know that
We
now, but I'm just letting
we
other people
build it,
know.
we service it, we do it all.
And that's the thing about making sure that we do everything locally.
Absolutely.
Because years ago, you have to take it and send it off. You didn't have a phone. You had to go to somewhere in California or wherever.
Yep.
Now I could drop my phone off and say, "Hey, my screen is busted because I dropped it because I got butterfingers," and it gets fixed very soon.
Well, we hope that you have we hope you have our Protect Armor or our Apple Care Plus on there. That way it helps you with the cost. If you don't have that, we also have a way for help you pay for those repairs, but we do the repairs on site.
So everything is done on site. You've hired people that know how to do this. Everything
Yes,
is done
they're
in
Apple
site.
certified.
And every time that we spend money with Appalachian Wireless, not only are we having great service, but we're also giving back to the communities because you guys are giving back to the communities as well.
Absolutely.
And we've got employees who work at Appalachian Wireless who go shop at the same place I shop at, go bowling at the same place I go bowling at.
I shop a lot.
I know you do. That's a whole different story. Go to churches, go to schools, go to sporting events and all that stuff. So we're fostering our own community, and Appalachian Wireless is paying net profit taxes and occupational taxes in every county that they're doing
Oh, yeah,
business
the
with.
city taxes and things of the retail locations we have in our coverage area. So we have 20, I think people sometimes don't look at the coverage we have, and we have 28 counties that we serve.
Right.
And so we have 23 retail locations. So you think about the city tax and occupational tax and all the taxes we put back into the communities by being a part of those communities. It's a wonderful thing.
And you do it without raising rates.
I know. Ain't that such
No,
is that Mike
no.
Johnson?
As
He's
a matter
pretty
of
good.
fact, you lower rates because, like I said, I went in and I actually had my rates lowered. So thank you for what you do. So give me another reason to go to Appalachian Wireless today or tomorrow and switch my phone, get a new phone, get an Apple Watch, get an iPad. Give me a
I mean,
reason.
because it's Appalachian Wireless, who else serves this area better than Appalachian Wireless? AT&T and Verizon are not going to be at Hillbilly Days, Apple Day, any of the local festivals. They're not going to be at your kids' games. Look at the signs. I saw something on Facebook today about supporting the businesses that support your kids. Do you look at the fields and see the signs on the fields and say, wow, they gave something to my kid. They gave money back. And sometimes these signs are $500, $1,500. Just depends on the organization,
Sure.
the school system, the size, and things like that. And they have these athletic packages they send us. We partner with almost every school in our coverage area to make sure that we're giving to their athletic programs, their academic programs, the new thing with the robots and the esports and stuff. We support those initiatives as well.
So everything that Appalachian Wireless does talks about it sounds like
We put our money where our mouth is.
well, it sounds like when you guys
He said, Kristin,
you're going to get in trouble for that, I'm telling you.
no.
But it sounds like when you guys are in your board meeting, it's not like how can we make more money? It's how can we better the community of what we
Always.
serve.
Oh, always. We always want our customers to have a great experience when they're with us, whether it's, they're online, right now you can do your online sales, you can renew or do a new device online. It's all about the customer usability and the experience that they have with us, from coming in store to calling customer service to dealing with me and my team. No matter what, we want our customers to be known that we appreciate them and we take care of our customers.
And every time I go into an Appalachian Wireless retail store, even to places that they don't know me, I'll go into Paintsville or Pikeville or Belfry or South Williamson or one of these other locations in Floyd County or
They're good.
wherever. They treat me like they know me. And it's really
they should.
amazing, as they should. And they do that. So they're very well trained and they're very knowledgeable on everything they've got. It's no hard sell. It's like, hey, listen, this is what we've got. This is how it benefits you, and this is why you may want to do this. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. So I appreciate that fact. So whoever's taking care of that.
And usually they are local to that community.
Exactly.
They're from the communities that they serve and they work in.
And
which is
they're
even better.
and they're out there. They're a steward of the community, and they're a steward of Appalachian Wireless. And it's not just having a great phone with great service. It's
What comes
encompassing
along with it.
right. It's the whole community. It's the whole kit and caboodle, as they say in Yiddish.
I don't know Yiddish, but whatever
Well,
you say.
see, I just learned you something.
Okay.
So now you learned me something about this thing.
Yiddish.
Yiddish. Look it up. Google it when you get a
Yiddish?
chance.
Oh,
Yiddish.
I'm not going to Google that right now.
Don't Google it now. When you get out of here, Google it. But Yiddish, it's the whole kit and caboodle. So it's the whole spectrum of what Appalachian Wireless does. And it's not like they sit there going, we're going to make more money. We're going to go on vacation and buy a big boat. You're going to say, hey, we need to help our communities better because we gotta employ more people, or we got to do this initiative, or we got to do that. So how can we spread the wealth?
Every day, our conversation is customer acquisition and retention, and what we can do to get new customers and what we can do to make sure our customers are well taken care of, from their bills to us being more supportive in the communities. It is always a daily discussion about our customers.
Well, I mean, I can't thank you. And I've had Appalachian Wireless I've been in town for 26 years. I've had an Appalachian Wireless phone for 26 years. My bill hasn't raised. As a matter of fact, it's gone down. The only thing that's gotten better that has raised is my reliability, my accountability, my quality of service, my quality of the phone that I'm getting, and all those things. And I always take advantage of the $800 off, or the whatever it is that you guys offer, just like everybody else does. So I can't tell you how much that I appreciate that as a father of two children and a business manager who has a plethora of phones, it really helps me with my business and manage my business because it's really important.
Yeah, we try to make sure our customers are taken care of, and we try to also address the usage that they have, the data thing. I think a lot of people get hung up on their data. I think they have to look at how much usage they use. Do you use TikTok a lot? Do you use Facebook, Instagram? What social apps do you use that are eating up that data? And let us find a plan that goes along with that, and that will help you with your payment as well.
And if you bring your if you have a question or concern about your bill, go to the brick and mortar store
Yes.
and say, "Listen, help me understand this," and they'll walk you through it. And if you're a dummy like me, they you might as well even
Answer me a
save some
question.
money.
How many times do you try to toggle things on and off in your general settings?
I don't,
Do you turn things on and off in there at all?
honey.
Does he, Corey?
No, I don't even know. I don't even. You're speaking
Well,
Greek
lots
to
of
me.
well, so lots of customers sometimes go in there. They think they're trying to help themselves by turning this off or turning this on, and sometimes they turn things off that aren't supposed to be off, whether it's Wi-Fi calling or the use of 5G and stuff. So sometimes that can happen. If you do that, we just ask you bring it in. Let us try to help you turn it back on.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I don't understand. I don't go into
Am I
my
speaking
settings. I
Yiddish?
don't mess with my
Is it
settings.
Yiddish?
It's Yiddish.
It's Yiddish.
If I have a problem with my phone, I bring it to Corey and say, "Corey, I got my phone don't work, fix it." And he has all my passwords and everything. He fixes it. So,
Good deal.
well, again, thank you for joining us on Signal from the Mountains. Learned a lot of information today. Lower your bill. Go to Appalachian Wireless and say, "Hey, listen, how do I lower my bill? What can I do to lower my bill?" They will walk you through it. They'll lower your bill and understand that when you spend your money with Appalachian Wireless, when you write that check, your bank draft comes out. Understand not only do you get great service with a great phone, you're also building a community that needs rebuilding. And if it wasn't for companies like Appalachian Wireless, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So, Kristen, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hope everything goes well for you. I can't wait to talk about the next promotion that we're going to do in the next month. I'll be waiting for my $50 for referring a friend. I want you to get an Appalachian Wireless phone, so send me $50.
You want me to send you $50?
Yeah, cash.
I can't. You're already a customer. It's only for people that aren't a customer. You got to refer somebody that's not a customer to get $50.
Well, if I cut my phone off and get it back,
You own a newspaper. You know everybody. You put
you
it
know
in
what?
the thing and take
Technicalities. That's nonsense. Just say,
logistics.
just
Logistics.
here's what happens. If you say, "Jeff, I'll send you a check,"
I'll send you a check if you'll get me some more customers.
I'll never know if you send me a check or not. Just say
I'll
yes
take you to lunch.
Ugh, I'm tired of eating.
How could you get tired of eating?
Because I'm salads and stuff. I can't eat fried foods anymore. I'm getting too old. I don't exercise. I'm getting to be an old curmudgeon. That's the reason why I go into your store. I go into your store and people are happy. They're happy to see me.
We're always happy to see
I know, and you guys have problems. There's mental problems with your employees. If they're happy to see me, they have mental problems.
Why does that make us have mental
Because
It's Mental Health Awareness Month. So
I am not nice. I am just an
are a
old,
nice guy.
cranky old man who just wants to lower my bill. And every time I do that, they do it. They lower my bill, and now
it'll
I
make
walk
you
out
love us even more, right?
and I feel satisfied, and I got nothing to complain about. And
Well, you can pat Mike on the back.
well, when I see him, I will. But I'll call you and complain.
You do like to complain to me.
I do. Well,
But
thank you for joining us from Single
You're
from the Mountain. Appreciate you working with us. Appreciate you lowering my bill. There's every Appalachian Wireless customer, if you're out there listening, when you're out there, go brick and mortar, go get another phone, go do something, lower your bill. They will do that and understand that every penny that you spend there gets reinvested back within the company and the organization and the market in which you're in. Kristen, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you.